What's up guys, it's the Guns of Glory, and in this video today I'm going to be talking about some of the gadgets that myself and many others want to see in Battlefield 4. Now if you guys really aren't sure what gadgets are selective items to different classes that aid the class basically. So the medic has the med kit and the machine gunner has the mortar stand, things like that. So let's get started down the list. So I've heard there are going to be multiple types of grenades in Battlefield 4, but I didn't hear anything about a smoke grenade, and I think that's something that would be really special to have in Battlefield 4, because currently the only time you can actually use smoke is if you're going as the assault or the medic, and you have the M320 LG on, and that really doesn't help because, I mean, of course you'll still be able to fire the smoke, but what about the utility that all the other classes have? And how helpful it would be if those had smoke. So I think smoke would be a pretty good gadget to add, or at least a good grenade type to add to all the classes. Another gadget that I think you should be able to add on to helicopters or certain type of characters is a fast rope. And if you guys don't know what a fast rope is, it's basically what people use to slide out of helicopters on the rope. That rope comes out, it's called a fast rope. And I think that would also be useful in Battlefield because a lot of times when you're in a helicopter, if you want to drop units off, instead of them jumping and possibly hurting themselves and things like that, you can deploy the fast rope and they can fast rope to the ground. Or you could fast rope on top of buildings or different tactical areas to provide more of a tactical element to where you position your units and different things like that. Because I know I'd rather put somebody on the top of a building that they can get to rather than dropping them off on the ground and things like that. I mean, of course you can drop them off in the helicopter, but it's really not that stealthy, and you'll have to stop and stand still, and then there's getting shot at and all those other things that you can possibly imagine. But on to the next gadget. I think another gadget that would be helpful in this game is a boon cap or some kind of pair of glasses you can put on to lessen the amount of sun glare that your character takes. I know in Battlefield 4 it's sort of toned down, but sun glare can always be a problem in any type of game that you play, no matter if it's Battlefield or Crisis or Far Cry or whatever. You know, sun is always a problem, especially if there's enemies in the oncoming direction of the sun, or enemy planes or helicopters and different things like that. So I think some kind of boon cap or hat or shades can help. Another gadget that I was thinking about is a Magpul. Now if you guys don't know what a Magpul is, it's basically a plastic magazine or a plastic grip that goes on a magazine that helps the person that's operating the weapon to get a better grip on the magazine. And I'm thinking that if you put a PMag on a gun in this game, it should slightly increase the chance your character relates, not by a dramatic amount where it turns into some kind of arcade looking reload sequence where you just like pull the gun out and smack it into your gun. I think it shouldn't be like that, but I think it should slightly increase the rate at which you can reload your weapon. And I don't think it should do anything else. Now on to the next gadget. I think that some kind of backpack or rucksack would be really nice, and it can increase your ammo storage or increase your grenade storage, or you know, something of that sort that can increase the amount of something you have. So maybe instead of having one type of backpack, they could have different types of backpack for different classes. Like the medic or the assault can have a backpack where you can get extra grenades, and then for the light machine gunner there's one where you can get extra ammo. For the sniper one you can get maybe more motion sensors. If you guys don't know, they're bringing back the motion ball in Battlefield 4, so maybe if you choose a sniper, you can get more of those. And if you're going as an engineer, maybe it gives you more RPGs, like an explosive pouch or something. I think that would be really helpful because I end up losing a lot of my ammo, and then you have those unsupportive teammates or the unsupportive support guys who don't give you that ammo back when it's really necessary. So I would like to see that. Now on to the next attachment or gadget. I think a bayonet would be a nice gadget to have. And basically a bayonet is a knife that goes on the front of your gun, and instead of having to pull your knife out, you just lunge your gun forward and then you do the melee attack. And I think that would be nice because sometimes in close quarters, or you know, just for the fun of it, you might run around a corner, and instead of having to pull out your knife and you don't have enough time to really acquire your target and shoot, you click the melee button and the target's down with that knife. And I think that would be a really fun thing to add. One, it just increases melee attacks, and I mean, who doesn't love stabbing somebody with a knife on the front of their gun? That's pretty epic. The next thing that I was thinking about, I sort of said it before, but these shades, they will be a different type of glasses you can put on, and they have a slightly different effect from the other ones. Now, these are going to weaken the effects of laser sights and flashlights. Now, I haven't heard a lot about how the laser sights and flashlights are going to look in your player's eyes as they do in Battlefield 3. I know they're pretty strong in Battlefield 3, but in Battlefield 4 they might have toned it down. But if not, I think it would be a nice idea to add shades or goggles to, you know, lesser the effect of laser sights and flashlights, because I know I can get pretty thrown when those flash in my character's eyes. Now that I have presented to you my gadgets that I think should be put into the game, I want you guys to leave in the comments below what gadgets would you guys like to see in Battlefield 4. Just go ahead and leave the name of the gadget and then put a little small description below saying like what it would be used for, and then maybe if a dev sees this, or maybe I can compile all these into an email address and email it to them. Maybe some of these ideas will actually get into Battlefield 4. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section, and thanks for watching. Adios.